Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're so excited to have you here today. But before we get into today's topic, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know which country you're tuning in from. Let's build a global community where we can all connect and share ideas. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss out on our future videos. Also, we want to know what you want to learn about next. Got questions or topics on your mind, whether it's about physiological health, sexual psychology, sexual health, or even exploring the sex lives of older women or men? Let us know in the comments. We're all about delivering content that you care about. So let's keep this conversation going. Comment below and let's get talking. Have you ever wondered how long you might live after 70? It's a question that everyone at some point has asked themselves, either in quiet moments of reflection or when imagining the future. Surprisingly, the answer isn't hidden away in some secret formula, complex medical report, or mysterious scientific study. Instead, it's far more accessible. The answer is written in the way you live your daily life today. It's in your habits, your attitude, and your lifestyle choices. In fact, by observing a few key signs, you can make an educated guess about how your later years will unfold. The secrets to longevity. 6 key signs. As we age, the idea of living a long, fulfilling life becomes not just a goal, but a journey, one that requires effort, intention, and reflection. Research and studies on aging have identified several factors that can significantly influence the quality and length of our lives. In this article, we'll dive deep into 6 essential signs that point to a healthier, longer life after 70. These signs are not just theoretical. They're grounded in the real-life stories of older men who embody these traits. Through their experiences, we'll explore how mobility, mental sharpness, emotional resilience, independence, social connections, and having a sense of purpose play pivotal roles in shaping our later years. The best part? By the end of this article, you'll not only understand these signs, but also see how they can be cultivated in your own life to ensure a vibrant future. Sign 1. Physical mobility, the foundation of aging. Gracefully. Let's start with something we all know. The way you move your body says a lot about how well you're aging. Physical mobility is one of the clearest indicators of how your body is aging and, more importantly, how well you're aging. The ability to move freely, without pain, stiffness, or fatigue, is not just about staying in shape. It's about maintaining your independence and vitality. Take Mr. George, a 78-year-old man who has become somewhat of a local legend for his remarkable physical fitness. Every morning without fail, Mr. George laces up his shoes and walks to the local grocery store. The distance may not be far, but what's astonishing is how effortlessly he moves. Climbing stairs, carrying heavy groceries, it's all done with ease. Neighbours, even those younger than him, often stop in their tracks, marvelling at his energy and stamina. For Mr. George, staying active isn't a habit or an occasional chore, it's a way of life. He credits his physical mobility to one simple principle: consistency. He's never let age slow him down, and the results are clear. His daily walks, his active gardening routine, and even small physical tasks throughout the day ensure that his body remains strong, flexible, and capable of supporting his daily needs. His story highlights an important lesson. Small, consistent movements can make a world of difference when it comes to maintaining physical mobility as you age. Research consistently shows that staying active, whether through walking, stretching, or simple daily chores, can significantly boost your longevity. A study from the Mayo Clinic found that older adults who engage in moderate exercise on a regular basis have a higher quality of life, a lower risk of developing chronic diseases, and, quite simply, live longer. Even if you're not running marathons or lifting heavy weights, movement is the key to aging gracefully. The link between physical mobility and longevity can't be overstated. As we age, we may feel tempted to slow down or take fewer steps. But I encourage you to take inspiration from Mr. George's daily routine. Whether it's a walk around the block, gardening, or even doing small tasks around the house, daily activity is crucial for preserving both your independence and your health. Sign 2. Mental sharpness, the power of a healthy brain. As we grow older, the mind, our ability to think clearly, retain information, and process new ideas, becomes more important than ever. Mental sharpness is an essential trait for those who wish to live long, vibrant lives, and it's something that should be actively cultivated throughout our lives. Let's look at old Paul, an 82-year-old who demonstrates this principle perfectly. Despite his years, old Paul remains mentally sharp, actively engaging in intellectually stimulating activities. He reads 2 books a month, everything from history and philosophy to the occasional mystery novel. His weekends are spent playing chess with his grandchildren, where he is known for his strategic thinking. His ability to solve complex puzzles has left his family in awe, especially when he beat everyone, including those much younger than him, at a difficult puzzle game. What's remarkable about old Paul's story is not just his intellectual capacity, but his commitment to lifelong learning. Research shows that keeping your brain engaged and continually learning new things can delay or even prevent cognitive decline. Whether it's reading, solving puzzles, or learning new skills, activities that challenge the brain can help preserve memory and problem-solving abilities. I have observed in my own life how staying mentally active, whether through reading, writing, or engaging in thoughtful conversations, has kept me sharper and more focused. In fact, mental engagement is not just a tool for longevity, it's a form of self-care that can be pursued at any age. Sign 3. Emotional resilience, the power of bouncing back. One of the most profound insights into aging comes from observing how people respond to adversity. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from life's challenges, be it the loss of a loved one, health problems, or financial difficulties. Grandpa Walter's story perfectly exemplifies this. At 75, Grandpa Walter faced one of the hardest challenges of his life when he lost his wife, with whom he had spent over 50 years. The grief was profound, and for many, this could have led to withdrawal, sadness, or a decline in health. However, Grandpa Walter didn't let the sadness define him. Instead, he chose to find new outlets. Hobbies like gardening, woodworking, and painting became his means of emotional expression. More importantly, he remained socially active, connecting with friends and neighbors to stay grounded in the community. What stands out in Grandpa Walter's journey is the choice to move forward, to rebuild, and to maintain a sense of purpose. Emotional resilience allows us to grow stronger through hardships, and it's a key ingredient to aging well. Research shows that individuals who exhibit high levels of emotional resilience tend to have lower stress levels, better physical health, and a greater sense of well-being. Grandpa Walter's story teaches us that it's not about avoiding pain, but managing it and allowing it to propel us forward. Sign 4. Independence, the freedom to live on your terms. As we age, we all face the reality of needing help, whether it's physical support or emotional guidance. However, maintaining independence in daily tasks, like cooking, cleaning, and running errands, remains one of the most significant factors contributing to longevity. At 85 years old Fee continues to live independently, managing his daily activities with self-sufficiency and a sense of pride. He wakes up every morning, cooks his meals, and takes care of his home. His family occasionally offers assistance, but old Fee prefers to do things himself, finding joy in the small tasks that others might take for granted. Old Fee's story highlights a crucial point. Independence doesn't just mean avoiding help. It's about maintaining a sense of control over your life. Research shows that people who retain their independence in later years tend to live longer and enjoy better overall health. By continuing to manage his own daily routine, Old Fee isn't just preserving his lifestyle, he's preserving his dignity, his sense of purpose, and his health. As I observe those who maintain their independence, I realize how important it is to continue engaging in life on your terms. It's not just about the physical act of doing things yourself. It's about empowerment, the ability to live with purpose, autonomy, and self-respect. Before we dive into today's topic, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from? Drop your country in the comments below, and let's start building a community where we can share, learn, and grow together. And hey, while you're at it, let us know what you'd like us to explore next, whether it's physiological health, sexual psychology, sexual health, or even the experiences of older men or women in relationships. We're all about discussing the things that matter most to you, so don't be shy. Your input shapes our next video. Now let's get back to talking about how you can thrive well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Sign 5. Social connections. The power of community and relationships. One of the most profound lessons we can learn from those who have lived long lives is the importance of social connections. Humans are inherently social creatures. The relationships we build with others, whether they are family, friends, or members of our community, play an integral role in our well-being as we age. Strong social ties are linked to improved mental health, enhanced emotional resilience, and even better physical health. Take Uncle Charlie, a 79-year-old man who is the very definition of a social butterfly. Every month, Uncle Charlie hosts lively game nights at his home, gathering friends, neighbors, and even new acquaintances for a night of fun and camaraderie. His house is always filled with laughter as people crack jokes and share stories over a game of cards or dominoes. Uncle Charlie's ability to connect with others, make them feel welcomed, and create a sense of belonging is something that everyone admires. His social energy is not just about having fun. It's about creating bonds that provide emotional support, a sense of purpose, and a vital social network. Uncle Charlie's gatherings are an opportunity for everyone to feel included and valued. It's no surprise that his friends describe his presence as energizing, a reminder that staying socially active is one of the keys to long-lasting health. Research backs up the idea that social engagement is a powerful tool for longevity. According to a study from the National Institute on Aging, individuals who maintain meaningful social relationships have a lower risk of developing heart disease, cognitive decline, and depression. Loneliness, on the other hand, has been linked to higher levels of stress, weakened immune systems, and a higher risk of premature death. Uncle Charlie's story shows us that social connections, whether through close friendships, family bonds, or community involvement, are an essential part of aging well. Loneliness is one of the biggest challenges that many older adults face. It's easy to become isolated as we age, but maintaining strong social ties helps to combat this. Consider Uncle Charlie's approach and make time for the people in your life, whether it's hosting a regular gathering, joining a club, or simply staying in touch with family and friends. These interactions not only boost your mood, but also enhance your mental resilience and emotional well-being. Sign 6. a sense of purpose, finding meaning in the later years. What gives us a reason to wake up each day? For many, it's a sense of purpose, the belief that our lives have meaning and that we are contributing to something bigger than ourselves. This sense of purpose can come from many places: family, work, hobbies, volunteering, or any activity that brings us fulfillment. And as it turns out, having a sense of purpose is one of the most important predictors of longevity and happiness. At 90, Mr. Burney has lived a full and meaningful life, but his story isn't just about looking back. It's about what he's still doing today. Every morning, Mr. Burney wakes up with a clear purpose: tending to his garden. His garden isn't just a hobby, it's a sanctuary. Over the years, he has carefully cultivated a variety of plants, and they bring him immense joy and satisfaction. But his sense of purpose doesn't stop there. Mr. Burney also spends time mentoring younger men in his community, offering them wisdom and advice on life's challenges. Mr. Burney is often quoted as saying, "The secret to living this long is having something to look forward to every day." His words resonate deeply because they highlight an important truth. Purpose is what keeps us engaged with life, even as we grow older. It's not just about staying busy. It's about having a reason to get out of bed in the morning and knowing that your actions matter. A sense of purpose has been shown to have profound effects on both mental and physical health. A study conducted by the Yale School of Public Health found that individuals with a strong sense of purpose tend to live longer, experience fewer health problems, and are less likely to suffer from depression. Purpose can be a powerful motivator, keeping us active, mentally sharp, and emotionally fulfilled. It can be the driving force behind our engagement with the world, preventing feelings of stagnation and despair. Purpose can take many forms, and it doesn't need to be a grand achievement or a monumental task. It can be as simple as caring for a pet, volunteering, taking up a hobby, or even sharing your wisdom with others. For Mr. Burney, his garden and his role as a mentor have given him a sense of fulfillment that has not only kept him physically and mentally active, but also allowed him to leave a lasting impact on those around him. Ask yourself, what gives you purpose today? What can you do to cultivate a sense of meaning in your life as you age? The valuable lessons learned. Aging with vitality. Through the stories of Mr. George, Old Paul, Grandpa Walter, Old Fi, Uncle Charlie, and Mr. Burney, we've learned some important lessons about aging with vitality. The 6 signs we've explored: physical mobility, mental sharpness, emotional resilience, independence, social connections, and a sense of purpose, are not just markers of longevity. They are also pillars of a fulfilling, active, and meaningful life. These signs are interrelated. One doesn't exist in isolation. Maintaining physical mobility helps us stay independent and continue to enjoy social connections. Keeping our mind sharp and engaging in emotionally resilient practices enables us to navigate the ups and downs of life with strength. And most importantly, having a sense of purpose provides the motivation to keep moving forward, even in the face of challenges. It's important to understand that aging well is not about avoiding aging altogether. It's about embracing the process, adapting, and finding new ways to thrive. We may not have control over how our bodies age, but we do have control over how we live today. By focusing on the factors that contribute to long-term health and happiness, we can create the best possible version of our future selves. How to implement these lessons in your own life. So, what can you do today to start implementing these lessons in your own life? Here are a few practical steps. Stay active. Find a physical activity you enjoy, whether it's walking, swimming, or gardening. Make it a habit to move your body every day, even if it's just for 10 to 15 minutes. The key is consistency. Keep your mind engaged. Take up reading, puzzles, or new hobbies that challenge your brain. The more you engage your mind, the sharper it will stay as you age. Cultivate emotional resilience. Life will throw challenges your way, but how you respond makes all the difference. Practice gratitude, seek support from loved ones, and find ways to process your emotions in healthy ways. Nurture your independence. Take pride in the ability to do things for yourself. Whether it's cooking a meal, managing your finances, or taking care of your home, maintaining independence is key to aging well. Build strong relationships. Stay socially engaged by making time for friends, family, and community. Join social clubs, volunteer, or simply reach out to those you care about regularly. Find your purpose. Identify what brings you joy and fulfillment and dedicate time to it. Whether it's mentoring, creating something, or simply helping others, having a sense of purpose adds meaning to every day. Aging with intention and joy. Living a long, fulfilling life after 70 is not about chance. It's about how you live today. By focusing on these 6 signs, physical mobility, mental sharpness, emotional resilience, independence, social connections, and a sense of purpose, you can set yourself on the path to longevity and happiness. Remember, it's never too late to begin. The choices you make today will shape the future you experience tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of how to live a long, vibrant life. Take these lessons with you and let them inspire you to live with intention, joy, and purpose. If you found this article helpful, share it with someone who could benefit from these insights, and leave a comment below to join the conversation. Until next time, keep thriving.